like it all because of ambience.
Ambience.
If we had a cool spotlight or something, I'd be more.
A little top light?
Yeah.
Yo, don't worry. You know.
All right.
Yo, what up?
Oh, wow, we started recording?
Hey, man. Welcome back
Oh God, guys, like
to MKC. You know, I do have my soundboard. It's probably, but anyways.
It's always nice doing these episodes. What were we talking about? Cream, what were we talking about this week?
guilty pleasure movies.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do a little thing, yeah. I guess guilty pleasures amongst, like, different topics. But, yeah.
Yeah,
What's,
like a movie that you're embarrassed that you actually like.
Yeah, maybe.
I have too many. Now that I think about it, I should not be doing this podcast at all because the amount of garbage movies I like and everybody hates.
Yo, bro, ready for this? Who's gonna go first? Who wants it? Marvin, you go first.
My list is so long.
I know, Marvin, you go first. Marvin, go first.
Okay, wait. Okay, so I guess a little clarification. Guilty pleasure, let's see if we can understand what you guys are saying. Guilty pleasure meaning it is something that I enjoy,
Yeah.
brings comfort to myself,
Yes.
that I know that the public dislikes.
Like dislike on a mass scale. Like you'd say it to somebody and they have a look of disgust.
If I was to bring it up in public in like a social setting,
Yeah.
I'm more so embarrassed before saying it.
Yeah.
Right? It's one of those things.
It's like,
Also,
I
I probably... And anytime I think about saying it, I'm just like, maybe I just shouldn't say it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the guys that have a foot fetish type of thing.
Exactly. Okay. I don't think I have anything on the foot fetish level. But I will say, so
I
my
have
guilty
plenty of
pleasure when it comes to... So we're doing strictly movies for the first one, correct?
Yeah, movies, yeah.
I guess we'll do a couple. I would say I'll start off hard for my series-wise. My guilty pleasure is the Transformers series. So...
Everyone?
So wait, should I go into?
Yeah,
like,
go
a little
into
bit, like a little
yeah.
bit? Okay, so I won't make this too long because I want us to all go around. So my guilty pleasure based around it is that I saw the first one and I was like, I like this movie a lot.
Megan Fox.
Yeah, the Megan Fox one. Yeah.
That did not help the cause. I mean, that helped the cause.
Exactly.
I like the
Shia
movie.
LaBeouf.
I love the robots. You know, I like their voices. It had the original Optimus Prime or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, so I was like actually pretty hyped about the first one. I thought the first one was pretty good when they bring back Megatron or whatever. And it was good. I think it's a concise movie.
Yeah.
I think some people like the first one. And the second one came out.
Is that the one that didn't have Megan Fox in it, right? They traded her.
No,
she's still
that was the
she's
third
still-
one.
oh,
That was
still-
the third one.
So
Okay,
the second one, it has Megan Fox, and the second one has I like how we can use the timeline based on
Megan Fox
is in it.
to
'Cause
edit.
yeah, no, and that makes sense. And then
Oh,
that's the
God.
one that takes place in Egypt.
Yeah. Oh God.
See, I know. Trust me, it's
You know
hard.
what was bad about that?
Yeah.
They're in Egypt, but even watching it, I'm just like, these visuals right now are just falling. They're literally melting on the screen the way the CGI is so bad. Like, I am aware that you guys are rendering robots.
Yeah.
That's when you know the CGI is bad. And then,
Then the third one, oh God,
That's the one with not Megan Fox.
with
Right?
the white girl.
Rosie Huntington. She's from
Even
she's
though
in
Megan Fox is a white girl.
the most time. I know she's a model. I think she's a model.
Oh, okay.
But
Chris,
she's from.
This is how you know it's, but I don't even know who he's talking about. Kareem doesn't
have
know?
anyone seen Mad Max?
No.
No.
You haven't.
That's one of my, like, everybody keeps talking about it and saying, the visuals of this. I'm like, I probably should.
You should see Mad
See,
Max.
that's the thing for me. When people hype up movies, it makes me not want to watch
Mad
them.
Max is very good.
I heard
not
that.
in a bad. I'm not trying to overhype it. It's actually a fun movie.
No. I'll it's one of those movies. It's on.
I'll
Disney
get
Plus?
to it when I get to it.
Is it on Disney Plus?
I don't know.
If it's on Disney
I think
Plus,
it's on.
I'll
I think it's on Netflix. Feels like
Okay,
it's on
I'm
Netflix.
not gonna watch it.
Yeah. Anyway, so the third movie doesn't have Megan Fox. It's a new girl. They write off or whatever, and it takes place in the city. It's like in Chicago or some shit like that. Then there's a fourth movie.
Wait, hold on. Is the third one the one where the building was tilting and then he was like sliding down the building,
Yeah.
but there was like okay.
Okay.
And Tyrese is in all of these, right?
He's in the first three. Yes.
Yes, he's okay.
Okay.
He's still sticking in
the
there.
fourth one is one with Mark Wahlberg now, right?
Yes.
Okay, with his daughter, I think, right?
Yes, new cast. With
Oh,
Chloe
you know who his
Grace-
daughter is, right?
Chloe Grace Moretz.
No, that's not her.
Oh my God! It's the girl from who played Avatar.
Yeah, Katara.
Yes,
Yeah.
Katara.
See, here's the joke. I know her though. Nicola something. See her? See her? You see?
No. So you could tell Cream has a type. All right.
Ah, true. Anyway, yeah, that movie is disappointing because it's Mark Wahlberg and it's all not good. Then there's a fifth movie.
What? Is that the one with Unicron? No, the planet one?
No, the fifth movie. Oh God, I'm just gonna do this quickly. The fifth movie has.
You tell it's a guilty pleasure because you're like, oh God, I can't believe I sat down here and watched. But you know the thing about it? Like, did you watch the Bumblebee one?
Wait, hold on. So then there is. Yeah, there is a fourth movie which is Age of Extinction.
Oh God, I don't remember.
Then there's
these names.
a fifth movie, that is The Last Night, which I have seen.
That's the name of the movie, The Last Night?
It's Transformers: The Last Night.
Is it good?
Wait, have I seen it? I'm wondering if... Okay, explain it to me, because I want to see if I've
I
seen
try to forget this movie.
Wait, you even try to forget it?
Yeah,
Did it come up before or after the Bumblebee movie?
It's before.
Before the Bumblebee movie?
So this one has like... They're trying to say the Transformers have royalty on... Do I have to talk about it?
Is this the one with the black robots where they had like the big lips? Remember there was one that's like, oh, this is clearly like a stereotype.
That's the fourth movie.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
they went
yes.
all the way Hollywood with that one.
And then the fifth one has to do with like King Arthur.
Okay,
Anthony,
no, I did. Okay, I did.
Anthony Hopkins is in this movie.
I did not see this movie. Never mind.
And then there's Bumblebee, which is the better of the movie.
Yeah,
it's like
it
a
wasn't
new,
that bad,
it's like a
yeah.
new rebranding.
Yo, I'm gonna say
That one
one
had
thing.
heart.
Haley Stanfield, yo.
That was
Haley.
she was in Bumblebee?
You
Yeah.
didn't even see Bumblebee.
I
See?
didn't,
You
but
know-
I might now though.
Yeah, you're now on the Haley Stanfield bandwagon.
I have.
Now you come over here.
All right.
So yeah, it's bad. I know they're bad, and I still watched them. I even watched the original three like now and then because I have a problem. I even watched the fourth one.
If you could see the look of disgust in my face. This is where we test our friendships.
It's because, and I will make
No,
this brief.
no, he's doing the Kareem thing. He's doing the Kareem thing.
I know they're bad. It's because they do the stupid thing that pisses me off. Is that when they bring out those movies and I go see them, they will hint at a character that's going to show up in the movie, which they do, and it's always like, because I grew up watching Transformers, like the show and stuff, and I played the video games and stuff, and it's like when they say, Shockwave isn't it, I get so hyped.
That is true because I'm a big fan of what was the 80s one where they had like the guitar riff, but they when they were on the planet, was his name Unicron?
Yeah, Unicron's the whole like planet thing.
Yeah, so in my head, I'm waiting for that to happen on the screen. So
But they show all the cool ones. They show Soundwave. They
Yeah.
got Hot Shot. They got
who's the guy the one that starts with a G and then he's like a big and like,
Galvatron?
yeah.
so what pisses me off is that they did it again in the fourth movie. Because Megatron is dead.
Yeah.
So they get Megatron. I swear, talking about it sounds so ridiculous. They get like Megatron's DNA or whatever, so they like clone Megatron. And when they clone Megatron, they're like, "We have a new name for it. His name will be called Galvatron." And I tell you,
Like he was his own thing.
as dumb as that may be, it will be so hyped because I was like, "Galvatron is in this movie, yo, let's go!"
No, it is. I agree. Because you're trying to find positivity.
I know.
Out of anywhere, again, it's like, oh, what?
So what you're telling me is you're screwed if they somehow introduce beasties.
Oh,
Beast
which
machines.
that they're doing.
That's what they're trying to
The
do
next
next.
movie's called Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Okay,
Oh,
I'm passing now. Cream, it's on. to
No,
you.
no, it's because I'm going to go last. Chris?
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, just pick something that...
All right, I'm gonna name a couple. I'm gonna start with the most.
Wait, hold on. When I say you want to do a couple, don't talk about the Hulk
Why?
because we've already discussed the Hulk.
But this is the most egregious one, I
Wait,
think.
I want to hear the other ones first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know the Hulk one, but I want to know your other one. I want you to shock me. 'cause
Okay.
I know the Hulk.
All right, so the first one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Vanilla Ice. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Like, and I'm talking about it's
The
retarded.
Ooze movie?
Yes. I'm talking about. And you have to think about it.
If you say right now, Chris, I swear, if you say right now that you say this movie's better than the first movie, I will not be on this podcast
okay.
anymore.
Let me tell you something.
Have you seen the first one in a long time, Cream?
I still remember it, though. Casey
is-
Jones?
It is so good.
It's so solid.
The first one is a masterpiece.
It is emotional.
Is yes, right? It's a. And
If
then
you don't cry and watching Ninja
Raphael
Turtles,
and everything. Yeah.
if you don't get tears for when he in the tub, that tub sequence, you are a monster.
Okay. So let me break this down for you.
Or the part where they have like sitting around the circle and they have to like they connect with Splinter and they start crying.
Yeah, just like
when they start crying.
No,
because he teaches his boys about like brotherhood.
This man's so this man's not even letting the man finish.
Sorry,
but
go ahead. Sorry,
it gets worse though, like by movie choices. But listen, number one, when I watched it, I was just like, because I was already a Ninja Turtles fan, like you know, 90s. I had Ninja Turtle sheets, Ninja Turtle pajamas, Ninja Turtle video games. I was that kid,
Ninja
right?
Turtles
I had
is lit.
everything, right? And I watched the first one. I was just like, yeah, it's hype. But the thing about the second one, even though it's utter trash, it's the fact that you ever watch a show and they did everything that it's live action, but they did everything that a cartoon would do.
Yeah.
That's why I like the second one, because it's wacky. It's like literally this is how let's break it down. In the first one, the fight scenes are like real martial arts, very serious. People get stabbed, slit throat, samurai stuff. Second one, he has like a little wacky doll and he bumps the guy in his head. He's like, KO. All your H. And that's the type of fighting that they're going with.
Chris.
But for some reason.
Chris.
So hold on. With that being said,
wait. Hold on. I'm sorry to burst your little bubble here. Let me try to make myself deep here. Do you know why that is?
Why the second one was like PG or whatever?
Yeah.
No.
Because in the first movie, after the first movie came out, there's this thing called Mothers of America. And I'm not breaking this up. So the moms of America complained. And if you go back, if you go back and watch that movie, the Ninja Turtles, and this will shock you, and this will blow your mind if you go watch it, they do not actually draw their weapons.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Because they fought for them to not do it because they thought them pulling out their weapons and stuff and using them in combat is influencing their children, obviously. Yeah. Sure, whatever. And so knowing that, I'm like, I can't do it.
You can't.
You cannot take away the katanas. You can't take away the sais. You can't take away the bow staff, and you can't take away the nunchucks.
Yeah.
Those other characters' staples.
It's iconic.
And let me tell you something. Ninja Turtles is the reason why me as I'm not diabetic. What am I? Like lactose intolerant. Yeah. I don't eat bread and I don't eat cheese, but pizza.
Oh, you make that sacrifice.
Yo, dog. They make pizza look so good.
It's always so cheesy.
And it's so cheesy.
It's almost like they bite into it and the cheese is just an everlasting infinite string.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I'm sorry to just dial this back to me quickly. I guess quickly I will say my guilty pleasure alongside with Transformers is the Ninja Turtle movies that came out later. I'm sorry. Continue. The Michael Bay ones.
Oh, God.
We're going to rotate back to that.
Yeah, we're going to circle back to that, right?
Okay.
And then...
Who is the bad guy in that movie again?
I'm going to tell you. Oh. So, Bebop and Rocksteady...
Which is sick to know that they're in the movie.
They're not. They're not. It's pretty much some clones that like look like Bebop and Rocksteady, but it's not them. Cause remember they have like glasses and stuff like that, and then it's like
they're sick.
The ooze is like could transform them into whatever, right? But what I like about the movie, I don't know if it was the same movie, but you actually see like the dynamic where. Is that the one where Splinter tells the guys, "Oh, you have to do backflips until like you're ready to"?
So, yeah.
Yeah. So I like that scene because I remember when I used to watch it. I'm like, "Oh, so that's all it takes to be a ninja? Just keep doing backflips over and over again." So when I was a kid,
you're the reason why Mothers of America have.
I was trying so hard to do backflips, but then
here's the joke part. I know Auntie Maxie was not trying to stop you.
Oh well, you know. Yeah. I also watched Dexter's Laboratory and tried to build a time machine in my room. So
I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's a different But
cool.
But I don't want to go into what I actually did and almost blew up the house. But like, when like the final ending scene, right, where Vanilla Ice is singing "Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go," and then they're fighting. For some reason, that gets me so hyped because they actually beat Bebop and Rocksteady clones or whatever.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, because remember at this point, Shredder is just a regular dude, which is voiced by Uncle Phil, right?
R.I.P.
Yeah,
Right.
he gets locked into the like underground or whatever. They beat him and they kick him and then he falls into like some sort of like underground thing. But then he like ooze or whatever spills on him and then he becomes Mega Shredder, right? And I'm like, this is what they would do in the cartoon.
That's the reason now I know why I really forgot this movie.
And
I think I might have. I think I might have seen this movie once.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think
I
I've
don't
watched it.
remember
I've watched it.
I think it's on Netflix still. I
I've-
might watch it again now.
Like I've watched it over and over again, and then I'm talking about like as a kid and as an adult, and I would just rewind to the go ninja, go, and then Splinter, Splinter comes, he's like go ninja, go. He does
I'm
it
embarrassed
too.
for you. I'm embarrassed for
Oh
everyone.
man, that guilty pleasure. And then now the next one, you ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is even worse. Super Mario Brothers.
The movie?
The
right, we're passing on.
live
Cream,
action
Cream, you're next.
movie. The
No,
live
no,
action movie.
you're
Do
not
I
on
even want, do I even need to explain myself?
I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Cream, have you seen that movie? Cream, how are you his cousin?
I'm telling you, there are so much. But yeah, okay. But I must.
With John Leguizamo, the
John Leguizamo. But you know the thing about it.
you stole John Wick's car. Oh my god.
But I have to give you guys a little bit of caveat as to why I kind of gravitate towards these trash movies. When I was young, like Cream could tell, like if I watched Dragon Ball Z, I was the type of person that would get inspired easily. So I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go out and actually train with weights and then run, and I would be serious about it. So I was very into like kung fu.
Where do you think I got it from?
That's true.
So I was very into kung fu movies, no matter how trash they were. So I would watch three. I don't know if you guys remember a movie called Three Ninjas. With the little kids, and then those Three Ninjas kick back. Those movies are literally garbage. You have to think about it. How can you make a little 4-year-old beat up like a 50-year-old, like 300-pound man? Oh, he knows karate. Right? And then be like, yeah! And then the kid be like, ah! And as a kid, I'm watching, I'm like, yeah, yo. And then Bloodsport. You have to think about these garbage movies.
Yo, hold on.
What?
These movies sound like the ones you get. Like,
Bloodsport? With Jean-Claude Van Damme?
The original was sick, but I watched all three. I think there was three. And then he wasn't in the other two. And I still watched the other two.
I didn't even know there was more than one.
That's what I'm saying.
No Bloodsport?
Like, I was into those, like low quality, low budget, like
like dollar store movies.
Yeah, I was into that, and I
up.
would watch it, and I'm like, oh. And then if I heard there was a new one, it was like 80s kung fu type of movies. I was so into that, right? So now, was with Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers, it has nothing to do with Mario Brothers. It was like, okay, I know what Mario Brothers is, but how do I make it like real? Like, how do I make it whatever, right? And that's what Super Mario Brothers is all about. Because it's like, oh yeah, they're plumbers, but because they go into this like alternate dimension, multiverse, right? where the dragons that we thought were extinct are actually evolved into kind of humans or whatever. That's what the Koopas and everything was. Yeah. So I like the concept that like it's an alternate reality of if dinosaurs evolved into humans, and Bowser is like a human, but he's also like part dinosaur or whatever. So that's why I liked Super Mario Brothers. And even though everybody says it's trash, I'm just like, yeah, but I like the concept.
I have to. Just a thing to add in there. I was probably in my 20s when I found out that King Koopa is Bowser. I didn't know that.
Is the same thing? And one's like a Japanese and one's like.
Well, I didn't know that until someone was like, "Yeah, King Koopa is Bowser." I was like, "But why?" And they're like, "Because Bowser's just a bigger version of a Koopa." And I was like, "No."
Oh
wow! You never noticed that, eh?
Yeah.
Never picked that up. I don't know why. I just like I never thought about like the idea that I'm like, oh my god, it is. But anyway, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and then they also sang a song in that thing. It's like, dinosaur, everybody get on the floor. Everybody.
It's really just the music. That
it is the music. Yeah. The music kind of gets me too. I'm
if the music slaps.
Because if it's like, and if the music is pertaining to the story, like go ninja, go, yeah. And then the other one was like the dinosaur. I'm like, oh, okay, you guys got a soundtrack that makes sense here. So yeah, and then I guess you guys don't want to discuss the Hulk, so we'll move right along to Cream then.
You know what? Let's make this also because if you can merge back and forth. It can be movies should we just do entertainment in one, or should we really separate television?
You should just separate it.
Okay, damn, because I really want to talk about Power Rangers. Anyway, go ahead.
Power Rangers? Yeah.
I wouldn't call that a guilty pleasure.
This show is a guilty.
You're talking about the movie?
No, the show is a guilty pleasure because I watched as a kid and I can still watch it as an adult. Versus a lot of people would not watch the show as an adult.
Fair enough.
That's the reason why. Like I can actually go home and put on like the later series that's come out, and because all on. They're probably on Netflix, I believe, still, right? A good chunk of them, and I can watch them. But versus if someone comes over, they'll be like, "Why are you watching this?" I'm like, "Because it's good."
You know, I feel the same way about almost all the cartoons we used to watch, because I can still watch Reboot or Dexter's Laboratory.
But Power Rangers is like wacky enough versus Dexter's Laboratory and Reboot are really well written. Power Rangers is not really well written.
I never noticed that.
Like,
yeah.
it really is just a monster of the week, and then it's just like, all right, that's it. Versus Dexter is actually very good, very smart.
So you could watch like Big Bad Beetleborgs
all the time, all
okay.
that.
All right.
But I also, because I love like Super Sentai and I love like Kamen Rider and all that stuff, and Ultraman.
You know what reminded me when you said that? You watch One Punch Man?
No. Oh wait, yes.
Okay, you know Rumen Rider?
No,
the bicycle guy?
Oh,
yes.
Bicycle Crasher!
That's what reminded me of that Rumen Rider. Alright, Cream's turn. It can't be any worse than me and Marvin.
No, it's probably not.
Okay.
In comparison, no.
Because I'm embarrassed still about Transformers.
I'm not embarrassed. I always
You embrace it.
Yeah,
I do. It's hard for me to bring up Transformers to people.
But it's because I was such a big fan, though. Like, to me, I remember I had like all the apparel of Ninja Turtles and like Super Mario Brothers and stuff like that. So like I embrace it because it's like that was a part of my childhood.
But
like
you and I have a similarity there, that because I like Transformers because that's what I grew up on, and Ninja Turtles. But I even still like the movies, like the Ninja Turtle movies. Like anything that comes out, I'll still watch them.
Yeah, well, I watched the new one, and
I know they're bad.
I was not impressed.
No.
Did you watch the 3D one? The CGI one, where it was strictly CGI?
Yeah, I owned it. I had it on DVD.
See, that's the thing.
Cream made me buy it.
That one was it was good,
watched it in my
but I
house.
forgot it.
No, we watched it in theaters.
We watched the CGI. Yeah, we did.
You watched it in theaters?
Yeah, we watched the CGI.
The TMNT movie, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
the cartoon 3D one. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it.
I remember playing
it's good. It's
I remember
good.
playing the video game.
All right, Cream, you're up.
Yeah, ready for this?
Yeah.
I like the Resident Evil franchise.
You're disgusting.
No, he doesn't.
What?
You're a liar.
No, not the new one.
Okay. Wait,
Not
you
the
like all of the Resident Evil movies?
Yeah, except for the new one.
That doesn't count.
Okay,
then.
how many movies are there? 5?
There's Resident Evil.
No, because the reason why.
Wait, which one is
there's
one of
Resident
them's
Evil?
one of them's Extinction, right?
Yeah. Resident Evil Apocalypse, Resident Evil Extinction. The fourth one and the fifth one is called The Final Chapter.
So there are 5 movies.
Yeah.
And you're telling me right now you love all 5 of them.
I enjoy all 5 of them.
I think I've
Wow. You know, I usually stop talking to people that love those movies. I'm just now learning. I thought you only liked the video games. I never knew you liked the movies.
I enjoy the movies.
Because my mom loves the movies.
It's enjoyable.
No, but you don't understand. My mom loves the movies, and she could care less about the video games. So that's why it's frustrating, where she's just like, oh, this what's her name, Alice?
Yeah.
Alice is so wicked. I'm like, nobody knows who Alice does not exist. She is not a person.
See, here's the joke part. Throughout the years, I never used to, like, I don't know where this thing came from, but, like, I never used to like her or whatever like that, right? Yeah. Alice, I'm like, who's this Alice character? This was so stupid, whatever. But something changed within me. I kept watching them over and over and over through the years.
So which one? Okay, hold on. I'm looking up here. Which one's Retribution? Because they don't. This doesn't.
I think that's the fourth. Let me see the picture. Let me see the.
He's just standing with a black outfit.
Yeah, that's the fourth one.
This
That's
guy's
the fourth one.
Extinction's like the desert-looking one.
Yeah, that's the third one.
Okay, Apocalypse is the second one.
Yeah.
That has Nemesis.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which?
And then what's the fifth one called?
Final chapter, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Which one was the one with Wesker?
Oh yeah, the final chapter. There it is.
Wesker is in the third, fourth, and the fifth.
I didn't know he was in so many movies, and you love all of them.
That's her husband. So
Because love is a strong word.
Mila Djokovic.
Yeah.
Another thing about it, that's her husband.
Yeah,
Her
her
husband-
who
her
made those
husband
movies,
directs
yeah.
it,
Fun fact is every time he does a movie, she's the star role. You know this, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because he did Monster Hunter,
Yeah, and she's the
main character.
Okay, Kareem, I have to ask you a question. Okay, here's the thing. I have to. This is what my clarification here.
Here we go.
No, hold on, because I'm looking at this as based on consistency in a way. Don't worry, guilty pleasure still exists. So for instance, Mike get the Transformers one, and Chris has let's just use Ninja Turtles. The fact that we still love the Transformers world and the thing, and you like the Ninja Turtles world and the thing. Yet you are a Resident Evil fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet you like the movies.
Yeah.
And
the movies are an insult to the video game.
Yeah, but I still.
Hold on. Like I'm saying, when Shockwave shows up in Transformers, I get hit lit because it's actually pretty still Shockwave. Wesker, Kareem, Wesker.
But then again, I guess the same argument could be made about Super Mario Brothers, and I like Super Mario Brothers.
That's true. That's where that.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the
Wesker
real world.
is an abomination in those movies.
But there isn't much lore to Super Mario Brothers, whereas the movies try to add lore to it. Like
and there's lore in Resident Evil the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's
so
so much
Yeah.
lore. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's true. But don't ask me
No,
what it
That's
is.
fine.
Don't ask me what it is. I just know what it is. It's probably because
We have to make sense of it somehow.
because I think it's because like I'm such a huge Resident Evil fan, and the games are like, oh, this is super. Oh, I can't even say the games are super serious because like,
No, they're kind of getting outrageous.
yeah, 4 or 5.
Well,
6.
okay, let's say
Because they became
the
action
original
games.
3 were super serious.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they became
no,
action video
maybe
games.
kind of
though.
no.
Okay, no,
not
like
full.
if you really if we're gonna go into the video games into a bit,
Yeah.
if you really want to go deep, the game got action based from the classic 2. If you want to go there, because like no, not in terms of like this
What?
was,
Over survival horror?
What are you
because let me
talking
explain.
about?
Okay,
Also, remember this, Kareem. What you're about to say, you have to compare it to the games at the time. That means what you're saying, I will say kind of already, is a little bit wrong, because at the time it still falls in that same category. Versus Resident Evil 5 is out at the same time when there was like Uncharted and shit.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no,
That's the reason why they were like competing.
I'm
with
not. Oh, I'm
those
not
games.
disputing
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But in terms of this, okay, in Resident Evil 1 in comparison,
Yeah.
right? It was like this. Oh, you find bullets? Oh, do I have to kill this zombie or can I walk around him? Type thing. You really have to think about, oh, do I have to kill this guy or can I walk around it? Or what about
And you're saying that's action?
No,
no,
that's not action.
That's not action.
That's
right?
survival.
Yeah, that's survival. I have to
Yeah.
think about what I do with my saves.
Yeah.
I have to see what I do with my bullets, my health healing, whatever, right? Blah, blah, blah. While in Resident Evil 2, right? Keep this in mind. I played these games
Constantly,
right?
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2, I don't think I've ever had to think, on my first playthrough, that I didn't know it was coming at me. But after a while, I was just like, yo, I don't really have to conserve bullets. Like, I could have literally gone my way through the whole game.
You talking about recently or when you first played it?
No, like I said, my first playthrough, obviously I don't know much about the game.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm trying to conserve, because my mind is like, oh, this game might be is like Resident Evil 1. But at the end of the game, I'm just like, yo, like, I've realized I'm just like, yo, I have an over abundance of bullets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Versus Resident Evil 1, I'm just like, oh, I just have enough here because I conserved and everything. Now I can fight the last boss kind of comfortably.
I have to
right?
I have to give some pushback on that, simply because are you talking about Resident Evil 2 remake?
No. Just
Because
the
what he's
original
talking
number
about the
2.
original PlayStation one.
Because I feel like the original, you didn't really conserve bullets because of the camera angle. Like, you couldn't really tell if there was a zombie there because you're looking at one static camera angle and you're just starting to shoot, right? Whereas the second playthrough, you know that, like, oh, I don't really need to be too like crazy, but I'll wait till they come up to you, and then when they come into the camera frame, then I'll start shooting.
Yeah, but what I'm saying with that now is more like in Resident Evil 2, like, I see what you're saying, but in Resident Evil 2 it's more like, oh, yeah, I understand you have to wait until a thing, but you can also hear them.
What?
You can also hear it in the TV, right? You can hear if a zombie's around the corner or a dog's running around the corner or whatever like that, right?
Okay, you're saying, so your argument is that it's more of an action game than a survival horror game?
Yeah, because you get way more bullets for you to deal with any problem that comes in your way. Versus in Resident Evil 1, the original, you don't have an overabundance of bullets.
See,
you have to more conserve on what you're doing with that.
See, that's different, because that's your interpretation of what an action game is. My interpretation of what a survival horror game is, okay, maybe more horror, is does it scare me? And I feel like Resident Evil sets out to give you scares rather than give you actions. Because if you think about like the whole like long tongue guy on the thing, and you go through the thing, you don't even the corridor. It's like, oh, and then it shows like its face, right? I still feel like they focused more on the horror aspect than the action.
For me, Resident Evil 2, not in the remake. Yes, in the remake, I can't even lie. I was
so scared.
Oh, I was terrified. But that's also we're talking about a game that was made about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. So that's very unfair for it to.
It's also more self-immersion, like it's pulling you in.
Yeah, it's pulling like versus the original one, right? Like I said,
the only thing that scared me in the original one was the black guy, because he was moving so fast.
Marvin.
That's his name?
His name is Marvin.
Oh.
What?
There you go.
But yeah.
Okay, wait, no, you gotta go back to the movies.
But that's what I was going for. Like with the movies, they're more like wacky, I guess, and that's why. Like, okay, the best way to put it, Alice is Dante.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, that's
which is a completely different genre.
Exactly, I understand that, right? But like, it made it kind of. It's okay. Maybe not so much in Resident Evil 2. I mean, Resident Evil, the first movie, because you've seen the first movie. It's not necessarily...
Which one was the movie where the laser came out and split them in?
That's the first one.
That's the only one I saw then.
Yeah, exactly, right? The first one, like, for me, I don't know. There's just something about these movies that are just so enjoyable to me.
Okay, which one was the one with Nemesis?
2.
Okay, so I did see that one. I did see that. Yeah, okay.
I've never seen the third one.
Yeah, but then I think that was the last straw. After 2, I was like, nah, you guys.
No, Alice. No, okay, I can't lie.
That one has Jill. The second one has Jill.
Yeah.
That's why. So they're saying that these Resident Evil characters in the video game exist in this world, but Alice is like, what is Alice?
Okay, so the best way for me to describe Alice to you, honestly. Okay. Do you want me to tell you the whole story?
No.
We don't have time for that.
Just explain to me why she's Dante, basically.
Okay, so the best way I can describe it, Resident Evil 5, Wesker, how he teleports, like those power because he has the virus in him or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what Alice is.
Because she has a virus in her?
Yeah, she has a T-virus. She has a T-virus. She got injected in her body, was able to bond with it like how Wesker's was.
Oh.
So that's why she's able to do like Devil May Cry things.
So does she fight with Wesker?
She fought with him when she was deep. Okay, to be honest, Alice.
Keep going.
Honestly, because Alice is a real Dante. Even without the virus, she's a real Devil May Cry stuff. I can't even lie to you.
This guy, he's starting to realize that it doesn't make sense.
but that's the reason why I enjoy it. She's just like super overpowered, and that's why I enjoy it.
Oh, man. I don't know, man.
Okay. I'm gonna make this really, really quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what Alice is, really, really quick. So, Alice is actually a clone of the original Alice who got too old, and she's gonna switch her consciousness into this Alice.
Is that the little child AI thingy?
No, there's actually. Oh yeah, that child AI is based off of a young Alice.
Okay, so I do. Oh God, why would you do this to us?
Because this is probably one of the worst choreographed fight scenes.
Yes, and then the CGI is horrible. Is that supposed to be Chris? Isn't that the guy from Supernatural? Wait, no, that's Dr. Cold. That's Captain.
That's
Captain Cold.
That's the guy from Prison Break. Is that Claire? Was that Claire next to him?
Yeah.
Is that Chris and Claire?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yo, like I said, I don't know
why is he making his face like that?
Look at
Oh,
it.
he did the shades though.
Look at
that's
the
a classic.
classic. Like it's just so bad. All these dogs.
I don't know why. Like,
wait, where did the shades come from?
He took it from Chris.
Look at this. Like that. They couldn't do like a Matrix bullet time thing. They just. Oh. Wow. Okay, they did it here though. But why didn't they do it the other one?
He's still flipping.
This actually happened in the video game, eh?
Yeah, I remember the fight sequence pretty well.
Does Chris punch a boulder in this show?
No. Look at him. Does he look like he's punching Boulder Chris?
The best Resident Evil movie is the CGI one. Not the new CGI one, the other one where Leon was like...
he's doing it.
Yeah, like
my
This
God.
is just so. Oh look, see, he did it.
See, like, but like it's like for me, like I don't know why. I just enjoy these movies. Don't ask questions. Like honestly, when you guys go home, I
Did
might
you go to the first Ninja Turtle fight since we're doing this?
honestly,
Ninja
I
Turtles
actually
2.
might watch all of these again tonight.
What?
Yes, I enjoy them. I really do enjoy. I watch them all at least twice a year.
Yikes. Okay, what's another? Okay, well, all right. We were on Resident Evil for a hot minute.
Yeah.
What is another? What's your other guilty pleasure, movie wise? Because Chris in there.
I have so many.
Go ahead, please.
What? Why are you looking at like we're gonna judge you? We are gonna judge you.
Marvin, ready? Marvin.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Do I like this movie?
I don't know.
Have I seen this movie?
I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Possibly. I think you hated it.
All right. I'm ready. I'm pumped.
I enjoy the Dead or Alive movie still.
Dead or Alive? That wasn't. Wait,
I vaguely remember.
is
The
that-
movie's so disconnected.
is that the zombie one?
No, Dead or
No,
Alive
it's
is
the
a
fighting
it's
video.
the
Oh,
fighting-
never mind.
That's fine.
I never saw that movie, so
I don't care.
I thought you were talking. What's
I actually will tell you, it's better than the other fighting video game movies. It's better than Street Fighter
better than Chung Li?
and way
Oh,
better than-
God.
They're better. It's actually a little bit more accurate than the other ones.
Hold on. You
Because
guys-
Dead or Alive is nonsense already.
Hold on. You guys just reminded me something. I like the Street Fighter movie.
Because you don't play Street Fighter.
No, I'm talking about the original Street Fighter movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's because you don't play Street Fighter. You're not a fan.
I don't really like Street Fighter that much, to be honest. Yeah, like I played up to 2 and Turbo and Alpha, but like the newer ones, I don't really play.
Yeah.
But I like it because remember I like 80s, 90s kung fu movies. So
Cream, why?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yo, to be honest though, the Street Fighter movie, it's fun for a laugh.
Oh yeah.
The original one. The one with like
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
funny.
good for.
It's funny.
If
But
you
it's not
watch,
a
it's a good drunken time to have with your friends.
Sure, that's fine. That usually applies to anything. I could probably get drunk watching Resident Evil Apocalypse.
No. Don't
Also, you know what?
taint my love.
Resident Evil. God.
Oh my! I love
Look,
that.
he's doing the thing, and he's doing it cool.
Yeah, he's doing. Look how that looks nice. Like they could have just copied the video game. Instead, they go like this.
It's so
like, why are
bad.
you turning and all?
Yo, why are you judging my love?
It's
Uh,
trash.
it's. I think it's because the video game exists. It's because no. I think the only reason to judge it is because they took it from the game.
I know.
That's the only reason.
Oh
why.
no! Trust
So
me.
if you
But
took
put it this way. I will never,
Wester's like a phantom.
ever,
What's her name again, Cream?
Sheva.
Oh, she's so sick.
She was sick.
Yeah, I like
she's
Sheva
very
a lot.
enjoyable.
Yeah, Sheva's wicked.
Too bad she's only in this game.
Yeah.
But I will never ever watch the remake Resident Evil movie, Raccoon to Raccoon City.
I thought you did watch it.
I know. I said I'm never going back.
Oh.
I would never
was
watch it
that
ever.
bad.
Oh my!
That's, see that's interesting because you're basically saying that the Resident Evil movies.
Exactly.
What?
You're saying, hold on, I understand this now. You're okay with the Resident Evil movies because they're so disconnected from the games, because they ran away from the game. So you're just like, that's fine. As long as you don't mess with my game, I'm okay. But once you start to make the movie like the game, you're like, no, stay away from my game, which is what they did with that raccoon garbage because they were trying to make it so that
The
live-
3D one?
No. You saw it? The one that's
The newer one.
the Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh.
they're trying their best to make it close to the game.
Yeah.
Because it's similar
Mhm.
in the world or whatever, and it's bad. It's very bad.
Oh my, bruh.
See,
If
that's
you
the thing.
could- if you
Versus
could-
it's, so it's not a guilty pleasure for Cream because it's bad.
Yeah.
This is how you know it is bad.
Because it's trying to creep up on his game. Versus the other ones are so disconnected that they're just like action movies that it's like, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, legit, cause like,
I get that. I understand now. I understand.
bruh.
So we're reaching understandings now.
I get it. I
So-
understand what he's talking
So
about.
can we break down why I like my bad choices?
No, you just know. No, I will tell you. When it comes to you, Chris,
Wait,
there's
hold on.
never
No,
any
no.
rhyme or
Your-
reason.
Your Ninja Turtles one is okay. Your Mario one.
Well, Ninja Turtles 1. Oh, Ninja Turtles 1 or Ninja Turtles as in...
No, his Ninja
I don't
Turtles-
like Ninja Turtles 3.
No, that's fine. His Ninja Turtles 2 movie it's not a bad movie, actually. It's not as bad. It's like, there's things that they do, and it's more funny. It's funny.
But that's what I'm wondering. Can you see the first fight on there? The first
I'll
Ninja.
look around.
I just want to see how, because I'm trying to remember how ridiculous it was. Because I remember them like hitting them with like little like toys, and the guy going, "Oh, KO" or whatever.
This is gonna be hard to find. Keep
I
talking.
think TMNT2 first fight, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, like, but okay, for your Resident Evil thing, right?
We're still on this.
No, but
He's so interested.
Yeah, he wants to know.
because okay, you don't like, but why don't you like the new one? What specifically do you hate about the
They ruined the characters.
But okay,
like
so
Wesker, okay, as bad as Wesker is in this, I would 1,000 times prefer him in that continuity versus
It's not up here.
the Wesker I got in this. This.
Wait, what? Sorry, what? What happened?
But okay, so what he's saying doesn't make any sense because when I watch the Resident Evil movies, I feel like they ruined the characters in that because what did they do with Nemesis? Did they not ruin Nemesis?
Because Cream is okay with Cream is okay that it's disconnected enough from the games.
That's the thing, right?
That's why
Because this
liking the Street Fighter movie
Yeah.
makes me upset because that movie is trying to be like the game. It's doing the same similar tropes. All the characters are trying to be fairly similar. Versus the Legend of Chun-Li. Technically, using your logic, you would like the Legend of Chun-Li because it is so far away from the video game that it's like, it's okay.
Did you watch it?
Yeah,
me and Marvin watched it. We saw it. No, we didn't see it in theaters. We watched it in this house.
Oh, so you guys saw
No,
it.
we saw.
Yeah, it was a time we were doing a bad movie marathon. We watched Legend of Chun-Li and Dragon Ball Evolution.
I seen it in theaters though.
Oh,
But
I
I
can't
wasn't
help you
too-
there.
okay.
Watch Dragon
Anyway.
Ball Evolution?
No.
You cannot judge me.
Wait,
You
no.
cannot.
Sorry, what are we talking about? Sorry, no. Dragon Ball Evolution, I saw with Cream at
Here.
home. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys
Chun-Li,
watched it
I
in
saw
Oh,
in
no.
theaters. Chun-Li, I saw in theaters.
But we also watched it here.
Yes.
Okay.
I never saw Dragon Ball Evolution in theaters.
Anybody-
I refuse to watch that
Did
movie.
you watch Avatar in theaters?
I seen Avatar.
Which Avatar?
You did see Avatar in theaters.
Yo.
The Last Airbender. You watched it with Sean.
Yo.
I saw last
Yo.
night.
And I remember one day went to watch it. Everybody came back so cheese.
Yo.
I remember
I was never, like, I was so disappointed, my guy. Like, the 3D wasn't even 3D.
It's
Like
so-
I
it's
wouldn't,
so
I would
bad.
never watch Dragon Ball Evolution in theater because I'm like, there's no way you can do live action in thing. So that should have been a cue. I don't know what made possess you guys to
No,
think that
because it's
Avatar,
Avatar. We were such huge fans of Avatar,
but it was
right?
live action.
No, but Avatar, the fighting style in it, we were thinking like, oh, that shouldn't be too hard to replicate, right? It's all it is kung fu,
Yes.
right? Versus Dragon Ball Z, they do foolishness with Dragon Ball Z. Obviously,
yeah.
you can't make that into a movie,
No.
right? So like, in the comparison, it's like, oh, and then we saw the trailer and stuff, like, oh my god.
Marvin.
But what? It's not even a guilty pleasure though, because I don't like this. No one likes this movie.
I
Why
think
does it take 8 mans to like move one
wait,
boulder?
wait.
Like I don't get it. Like I'm getting so cheesed. No, because like, go. Why did you put this on my TV, guy? Like, like for real.
So.
Oh my god.
So-
Look at this.
So hold on.
No.
Cream. Oh my god.
I'm
We'll
getting
probably have another conversation where maybe that's another good topic we should talk about. We
bad
always think-
movies.
Bad movies. There was
Look at
a-
this. Look at this footage. Like
There was a
no.
time where I tried to like, I watched this movie.
Oh
and
my
think-
god. Look how stupid this
Cream,
looks.
Cream, shut up. Shut up.
Oh my god.
There was a time I tried to like do my best to like sort of justify things, not the whole movie, just things in this movie.
Yeah.
God, I
It
can't
was
do
hard
it.
to
It's
do.
can't. It's just such an because then when I try to justify things in this movie, I'll go back and watch the television series and I'm like, why does this exist?
Yeah.
Why does this? Why?
But see, I would have never done that with what's it called? And then they need the element there in order to do it, right? They can't
Yeah.
just.
Look at this foolishness. Okay, tell me how it took one man to do that wall, okay? To do a wall,
Yeah.
okay? But now watch this. Watch this. It takes, like, bare mans to move one boulder. Look at it. It's not even a boulder. It's a stone.
I love how they're trying to make the sequence. Okay, we're off.
one
topic now.
one shot.
Yeah, one shot,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, it's so badly.
See,
It's
look
just
at
so
this.
poor.
Look at this.
It's
Look at this
poor.
stupidness. Look at this stupidness. Look at this. Huh, 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 ha, huh, ha. That's all they move. What? What?
Chris, have you seen this movie?
I never saw the original Avatar.
Oh, okay.
You know the funny thing is though, my mom actually likes this movie, but I feel like I might like it too because I've never seen the original Avatar.
So
Yeah.
actually, that's actually a funny
Yeah.
note. So this will be the last thing we say about Avatar. When I saw this movie in theaters, we went with like a group of us. I think it was like we went with like a lot of my friends. It was like 8 of us or something. But one person in that group has never watched the show. Everyone else has seen the show. And that one friend actually kind of liked it.
Yeah. That's
He
what
was-
happened.
Yeah, because he was like, it's not that bad. And I was like, you know what? He is doing the same thing, Kareem, that you do with Resident Evil. You've disconnected the content that you're seeing here from the original source, and you kind of like it.
Yeah.
And you can see that. Versus you and I, it's impossible to watch Avatar: Last Airbender movie and the live action movie and not try to compare it to the show.
Well, what's worse, this or Dragon Ball Evolution?
Dragon Ball Evolution is worse.
Yeah, so
At least, no. Dragon Ball Evolution is worst because at least with this,
yeah.
they have similar palettes. The
Yeah.
characters are actually wearing costumes.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Evolution is an insult.
What? Hold on.
Is
wait.
a full insult.
But this one, didn't they also have like?
At least it takes place in the right time. Dragon Ball Evolution takes place in like the present day, but it's like they're driving like Chargers.
But didn't? Oh, yeah.
There's a Charger scene. I remember that vividly. There's a Charger.
But also in this movie, because it was made by M. Night Shyamalan, wasn't like most of the cast Indian?
Yes.
So does that make sense?
No.
So okay, because some people complain that Dragon Ball Evolution, most of the cast was white, but it's like Goku's like an Asian, I guess maybe character, but
Goku's
it's like
Asian. Everyone should be Asian in Dragon Ball.
But then you could say the same thing about this, like everybody should be Asian, maybe.
Yes, that's what's supposed to be.
Mongolian.
No, the monks are. Aang is Tibetan.
Yeah,
right?
Katara and things.
Chinese-
Are Native American.
You're supposed to be Native American.
Chinese, the very least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're Indian. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
bad.
everybody's Indian, so it's
Yeah,
like, but
the
nobody.
Fire Nation's Indian.
But nobody really complained about that. They complained when everybody was white in Dragon Ball. But I'm like, but this movie had.
Yeah. No. People complained.
Oh, they did. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No. People complained. People were like, "Why is the entire Fire Nation Indian?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
This doesn't make any sense.
Because the Indian guy's like, because I made it.
The
He's
guy,
like,
and it has some famous Indian actors too.
Yeah.
Because it has, have you seen The Green Knight?
no.
Damn it, Dev Patel is Zuko, and then
Not the guy from Big Bang Theory. No, not Big Bang
No,
Theory.
no.
No. Oh, who was Iroh?
Iroh.
Oh,
is,
the guy from thing is in there. What's the movie with the tiger? Life of Pi?
That's,
Yes.
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Oh wait, you talking about the old guy in Life of Pi?
No, the young kid. He was in it, I think, right?
No, you're the old guy.
Oh.
Do you? It's the same guy that's in Amazing Spider-Man 1, the brown guy that's in it.
Sorry, Who
Indian
Wants
guy.
to Be a Slumdog Millionaire?
That's Dev Patel.
Yeah.
And then, what's his face? Not Uncle Iroh, Zhao, Commander Zhao. Commander Zhao is played by. Do you remember in Spider-Man 2? The guy who's like, Peter, you.
Oh,
Yeah, and he's
Was-
like,
was
he
he-
fiphirs him.
Wait.
That's the guy in this. They get a whole bunch of like famous random Indian actors.
Wasn't he also in Venom?
No.
Wasn't it? But there's an Indian guy in Venom. I'm sure he's also in this movie too.
Probably. You know what? I probably didn't piece that together, but he's
Yeah.
probably in it.
Bruh.
All right, let's say one more.
Do you still guys want to discuss my movie or no?
You have one last one. You
Remember
mean
the
Hulk?
yeah, you guys are. I'm gonna justify why I like
All right,
it.
Kareem. Okay, because we talk so much about Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Let's discuss the Hulk as our final thought on guilty pleasure. Because I don't think I have another one on the top of my head.
All right. So 2006 Hulk. I think we did it.
Keep talking.
We talked about it in a episode previously, but now I'm just gonna go into a quick little detail as to why. So remember, this is the first Hulk movie, right?
Yes. Yeah. Because at the time, they didn't start the Marvel.
Yeah, they never saw the
universe
MCU yet.
And to me, Hulk is like a Broly. If you think about it, Hulk and Broly have the same powers. The angrier they get, the stronger they get,
yet.
right?
Okay.
So when I was watching the original Hulk movie, the 2006 one, have I watched it in theaters? I might have watched it in theaters. But the fact is that like when as he gets angrier, and then you feel.
It's 2003, I think.
Oh, it's 2003? I thought it was 2006.
Lord Jesus. Keep going.
Yeah,
keep going,
2003.
keep
Yeah.
going.
So as he gets angrier, you actually feel like you can transform in the Hulk if you just get angry enough. And then, because how old was I in 2003? Grade 10, 11? Around that age. So after watching this movie, I would go around. You know the Hulk hands?
Yeah.
I wanted those so bad, so I could be like, trying to get angry. Like, so you guys, are you guys telling me that you saw this movie in 2003 and was like, no, you felt nothing?
I'm going to be honest with you here, and this might be a big moment. I kept this a secret from you.
What?
I have not seen this movie.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Now listen to this. Listen to this.
Wyvern, hot take. I haven't seen it either.
Listen to this. See? No. Here we go.
All right, hold on. Wait. All right. You know what? Wait. I'm saying this now, and we'll write this down after. I want to do an episode where we watch this movie with you.
I'm ready. I am
because
ready.
Cream and I have not seen it.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
And we're gonna know why you like it, because I'm okay with that. Because, all right, go ahead, continue.
Because I must say, everybody that I've spoken to hasn't watched it when it came out in 2003. They've usually only watched it. Like later on after they've seen the second one. Same thing with Chadwick. Chadwick watched.
I have to admit though, that fling was pretty good.
Yo, like this Hulk to me, well, not Marvel's like what's his name's Hulk?
Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, but I feel like this Hulk couldn't beat up the other Hulk, 2008 Hulk.
Okay, I will say, all right, this might be. This is rough.
See, he saves the survivors.
Okay, right now, based on what we're watching, in my list of Hulk love. It still goes Edward Norton. Then this actually.
Oh.
Because I actually don't really like Mark Ruffalo Hulk. Oh wait, no, hold on. I like Mark Ruffalo's Hulk in certain movies. I think he's inconsistent. I think he's good in like Thor Ragnarok. But like what's the Age of Ultron? He's in it, right? I don't like him in that one.
Everybody was trashing that one.
Yeah, I think he's and I don't like him in some of the other things. Versus this is actually fairly consistent Hulk. This reminds me, this right now, from what I'm looking at, makes me think of Marvel vs. Capcom.
And if you think about it, this is 2003. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man came out when? In what?
Yeah. So it doesn't make any sense. You can't turn the nozzle and say, and trying to threaten as if you press the button it will kill him.
But it's Hulk. See, but that's Hulk though.
Yeah,
Hulk doesn't think. He's just using his.
But it would just explode. Right? But it would just explode though.
So okay, one more question I have about this is Eric Bana? Is that I always forget his name. Is Bana? Eric Bana?
Something Bana.
No, what is Hulk's name?
Oh, Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner. Yeah.
And it's played by Eric Bana. I think that's the actor's name.
That's the actor's name?
Yeah, Eric Bana. I think that's right. Does he play a good Bruce Banner?
To me, yeah.
Would you say, I'm assuming he's a better Bruce than the Edward Norton Bruce, because I feel like Edward Norton Bruce is not a good Bruce. He doesn't seem like a professor.
Okay, you ready for my?
I know you don't like the Incredible Hulk movie.
Okay, but this is the reason why I don't like the Incredible Hulk movie, because I like this one so much. I remember this ends off on a cliffhanger, so there's supposed to be a sequel. So when I watched 2008 and it wasn't the same people, and it felt like they were like, oh, nobody liked that, so we're kind of starting all over. But it kept the same type of like, because in this one it ends off where he's in like the Sahara or whatever, he's trying to escape and trying to focus his anger. But that one picks up where this one left off, but it wasn't the same actor. So I wasn't really too into the 2008 one. I was watching it and I was really just going through the motions. I was like, nah. Like, I like this one so much that I wanted to see a sequel to this exact one.
You know what? You've really changed my perspective. I think because I just watched that one clip. I will keep saying this, though. He's actually the size that Hulk should be. He's actually not too big. Because remember, Marvel vs. Capcom Hulk, he's always hunched over. And he's big.
Yeah.
But when he stands up straight,
he's tall.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Versus the Hulks in the other movies.
He's
big, but he
can fit inside this room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I get it. I know what you're talking about. I'm actually kind of excited to watch this movie.
Hey, look at Chris. We're making a believer out of everybody.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I need to know Cream's opinion, though. Cream, from that clip already, is he considered your third her third Hulk now. Still, like
He
still.
said he never even seen the movie.
No, I know, but like, if you had to put it in the list now, would you go ahead and still say he's third based on like the Mark Ruffalo and is Mark Ruffalo still your number one?
Now,
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo is still my
And
number
then
one.
Edward Norton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
now I don't know if you guys want to agree to this, but there's also somebody else, my brother Chad, who also is in the same boat. He loves off the 2008 one, but I think he was too young.
Wait, you mean this one?
Yeah, no, 2008. He likes the
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
The one-
2006.
He loves that one.
Okay.
Right? Even the little clap. He's like, oh, look at that. Look at that clapping it.
Thunderclap.
Yeah, he loves off that one. But I think he was too young to remember this because I remember I'm like 6 years older than him. So when I watched it, I was kind of old enough to be like, oh, whatever. But
Yeah,
maybe he was.
We were like 12, 13.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we were into it.
So that's what I'm saying. Maybe we
'Cause
should.
Spider-Man just came out. Spider-Man's like the hot shit at the time.
But that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
So you guys liked the first Spider-Man movie,
I love the first
Yeah.
2 Spider-Man movies.
but you avoided this,
I don't know why we avoided it. Whatever was coming out at the time, because okay, Chris, keep in mind at this time, if I can be correct.
We only watched movies at that point that interested us. Heroes that we knew. We weren't big fans of the Hulk. So I think that's why we
Yeah.
never watched it.
Because at the time, Chris, this was the moment where they were making, there was Spider-Man, there was Daredevil, there was the Hulk.
yeah, Elektra.
Yeah, there's like a cluster of movies here.
Yeah.
Of course, they don't connect. That's
And I
fine,
never
but
watched those ones.
Only Daredevil and Elektra.
We've watched Daredevil. You and I watched Daredevil together sometimes. No, not in theaters. I mean, like at your house or something.
I don't remember.
But we've like watched Daredevil.
Did you guys watch Blade
Yeah, we
love
watched Blade.
We love Blade.
and Underworld?
Oh, I
Big,
loved
big
Underworld.
fan of Underworld.
So that's what I'm saying. It's weird because it's like those movies are coming around the same time as this.
Yeah, but Underworld looks sick though.
Yeah. Especially where
No,
the
okay.
hybrid where he mixed the
Okay,
vampires
first
with
thing.
the
First thing.
werewolf.
You have me when you had the trailer. She took out 2 pistols and did the Dante thing. You had me. Because I think that's when Devil May Cry first.
But it's weird though
Showed
because
up.
I watched this, but I never watched Daredevil and I never watched Elektra, and there was another one in there.
I never watched Elektra either, though.
No, I never seen Elektra. I've only seen Daredevil.
I've only
I-
seen
And
Daredevil.
Fantastic Four I never saw.
I saw all the
I
Fantastic
watched both
Fours.
of those movies.
I never.
Actually, no, I've seen all of them too. I saw the one that came out way later.
Yeah, Chris, me and you watched the newest one too.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B.
Oh,
Jordan.
yeah, we watched
We-
that.
And then Doom was so overpowered, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he loved that movie too.
What?
He
What
liked
movie?
Fantastic Four, the new one.
I did, yo.
With the guy who plays.
But you
Mr.
have to
Fantastic
understand-
Is the worst.
But you have to understand, I have no It's like why people like Avatar. I have nothing to fall back on when it
He's
comes
not a
to
big fan of Fantastic
Yeah,
Four.
I've never
I
watched
like
the
the
original
Fantastic-
Fantastic Four or the cartoon. I just watched this was the first movie that I saw, and I was like, oh, I'd watch this because Doom being so overpowered, it doesn't dawn on me that he shouldn't be that strong.
Oh, he is so strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only character I think I enjoyed in that movie, only because in the trailer it made it look so strong, and it was Sue Storm.
I knew you were gonna say that.
But then I watched the actual movie, waiting for that one scene to drop, and then they shot in the trailer, and it was nowhere in the movie. I was like,
Did you guys like the Green Lantern movie?
Oh, please don't
So-
talk
that
about
movie
it.
was fantastic.
But we can all agree.
Whatever, you know I'm joking.
Wait.
Whatever, you know I'm joking. I'm sorry. It was trash. Utter trash.
Okay, Silver Surfer was in what movie? Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four 2.
2.
Yeah.
And you guys like that one?
No.
I like it.
Flame on.
Why did you randomly say Flame On?
I actually rewatched both Fantastic Four movies. Okay.
You're just like Jessica Alba. Stop your lies.
Huh?
You're just like Jessica Alba.
Cream, I'm not like you.
That's true.
That's right.
Invisible Woman. Did she have an invisible plane?
I don't need to watch the movie based on that. There's a female. There's
Wait.
like a hot girl in the movie.
Wait, she has an invisible plane, right?
No,
no,
it's like a
that's
Wonder Woman.
Okay, so
But she
I
can go
rewatched those movies again.
Hot take. Oh, you can see a hot take?
Okay, hot take now.
All right,
Oh,
I'll
snap.
take time.
So, guilty pleasure. Is that part of the
It's
guilty
not-
pleasure?
No, I think this is more of a hot take.
Mhm.
So, I would recommend you all, and this might apply. This kind of applies to what you're talking about with the Hulk.
Mm.
If you go back and watch those movies, you actually will kind of like them a lot more now.
I've never seen them. I've only seen
You
scenes.
you should watch the 2 Fantastic Four movies.
Yeah.
They're on Disney Plus.
Or should we do it in
Oh, maybe.
content?
Maybe,
you know?
yeah.
I mean, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The reason why,
Yeah.
because all those Marvel movies now are so the same
Mm-hmm.
that it's kind of nice watching the ones that are not the same ones. Like when you go back and watch those ones, they're kind of campy, but they're campy they're not as bad as you think.
But you think like the guy that plays Captain America, he's playing
Who?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, right?
He's amazing. He's so funny.
But that's what I'm saying. But you're watching him play a different Marvel character that also is going to be introduced in this universe. Yeah. So you're thinking
Chris Evans is. Have you ever seen No. The reason why, because I will tell you this. Chris Evans to me, the first time I saw Chris Evans is Fantastic Four, and then Cream, you and I both saw the movie with Idris Elba. You know what movie I'm talking about? It's based off of a comic book.
Bad Five or something.
No,
like
with Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, I know what movie you're talking about.
Oh my God, I keep saying Wanted, but it's not Wanted.
But it's a whole bunch of like big name people, right?
Yes.
And they're on a team.
It was low key, but that movie when you go back, you're like, it's oh my God, Cream, what is it called?
Give a phone
I
right
keep
there.
thinking it's Suicide Squad, but it's
Wait,
like I'm thinking of these.
Explain the movie again.
It's like a team of them, the losers.
You're losers, yeah.
So that's why I
vaguely
saw.
familiar.
That's why I saw Chris Evans. He's so funny in that movie
He's a good actor. He's a good actor.
because they obviously he's playing Captain America. He's more serious, but he's so funny. So he's good at it, and I'm like, yo, that's my Cap. That's my not Cap. That's my Johnny Storm.
Yo, I heard somewhere that the greatest Marvel actor is who's the guy that plays Ant-Man?
Wait, what's that noise?
I don't hear anything. Oh, Cream was tapping something, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, the guy who's
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Somebody said that if you think about it, every movie that he's in, even if the movie's garbage, he's amazing in it.
Oh my God! I guess every single episode we have to do this, but he is the best part in Civil War because of the scene when he shows up.
Yeah.
He gets out of the trunk and he like touches Captain America's chest. He's just like. Also, he gets to say the line in Endgame. That's America's ass.
Yeah.
So, Paul Rudd's the best.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd's amazing.
Yeah, I thought about it. I'm like, yeah.
That's why he's so much better. He's good in Ant-Man, the movies, but when he's out of that Ant-Man movie, he's so funny.
But that's what I'm saying. Think about Ant-Man. If anybody else did Ant-Man, Ant-Man would suck.
Oh yeah, it'd be
Hard.
so boring. Like that part in I recently watched Endgame, and that part where he's just like he's talking about, he's like, I was in the quantum realm,
Yeah.
and he's like, I'm trying to explain. He's like, is that anyone's sandwich?
And then remember the part with Hulk where he's like, oh, he's like, you guys want? I guess he's like, he's like, are you? He's like, do you want a picture with Ant-Man? He's like, no, come on. He knows he wants to take a picture with Ant-Man.
He's like, no,
and
no,
then like
fine.
the kids are like, no, we don't know who that
That
is.
scene was so awkward.
But it's so well done.
Yeah,
Anyway, no.
he's
Our
little
okay.
Paul Rudd rant.
Paul Rudd is just great. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're gonna do a Hulk episode.
And I'm gonna ask my brother to come so he can watch it. We'll have a special guest.
Okay.
Yeah, see if he wants to do it.
Because he hasn't. This is the one he has not seen.
He's probably seen it, but I think what a lot of people do with this movie is they idolize 2008, and then they come back and they don't even watch this one. They're just like, ugh. They just look at it. They're like, ew, he's green. I'm like, if you think about this. This movie was because when did the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie come out? 2000 before 9/11, right?
No, I don't think so.
Or did they have to take
I
out
think it's 2002, no?
2001.
Okay, after because remember there was
because there's a shot of it in his eyes.
Yeah.
It's still in there, obviously, but yeah.
Because they said they had to take out. They had a Twin Tower scene where he caught a spider web in.
Yes.
I mean, he caught a helicopter.
They removed that sequence.
Okay, so it's after.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, this movie.
So that means it's 2002 or something like that.
So this movie came out in 2003,
Yeah.
and then just before the Paul Raimi Spider-Man movies, right? And it's like you watch that and you watch this. It's almost like the same type of vibe, same type of universe, and that's why I like this one. Because if you like those Spider-Man movies, it's like if Hulk took place in that universe.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I understand. I exactly know what you're talking about. I get it. I promise we will watch it.
Yeah.
Actually, question: do you know if this movie's on Disney Plus?
Oh yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's
damn.
on Disney Plus. Yes.
Okay.
All of the Hulk movies are on Disney Plus.
Oh, look at them. Good job, Disney
We are
Plus.
sponsored by Disney. No, I'm joking. Can you imagine?
I mean,
You know how
one day,
rich?
that would be wicked.
Do you know how rich?
For us to talk about their movies, that would be a
If
cool
we were
thing.
sponsored by Disney Plus, that would be crazy. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
probably.
this is gonna be an ongoing segment though, like where
Yeah.
we bring up our guilty pleasures and stuff that people might not
Maybe-
agree with, and
yeah.
then we try to justify why, and then we make believers out of everybody.
Maybe we might do video games.
Yeah, because like
We
okay.
might do TV shows.
if I think about it, your guilty pleasure isn't really that bad. Like I can understand like Transformers, and you're a fan or something like that.
Yeah.
But like Cream cannot convince me on any level to watch those Resident
But
Evil.
it's not for you. I'm not trying to convince it. I'm just trying to justify
But-
why I
But
enjoy
then,
it.
like you're saying, I like that we have an understanding here because it's like you used your mom as an example. That maybe did you say your mom has seen the Resident Evil movies or not?
She's only watched the Resident Evil movies. She doesn't know nothing about the video game.
And she likes them.
She loves them.
Exactly.
Because she has know nothing about the video.
Yeah, she has
No,
nothing to
She
compare
has
it
nothing. Yeah, exactly.
But he does. That's what saddens me.
Yes,
It's
it's confusing.
It's confusing.
But you already explained it.
Yes, yeah. Because then they made the new one, and Cream does not like it.
Because the Moon one, they ruined my characters.
There's gonna be somebody because at the ending it ends off on a cliffhanger like because they did more than one Resident Evil in that movie, right? How many Resident Evils? They do all three?
What?
I think they did all 3 Resident Evils in that movie.
No.
Only 2?
Yeah.
Okay, but it ends off hoping that they're gonna make another one that's gonna take place in the 3rd one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have the balls to think that their movie's gonna do so well that it's gonna get a sequel.
Bro.
Okay, we're not talking about Resident Evil anymore
Thank you.
because
'Cause
I do not want to get into that.
You know how deep I can go.
Was Carlos in it?
Yes, he was. If you want to go
So
there.
if Carlos is in it, how
No,
it's
no.
not Resident
okay,
Evil 3?
it's not Carlos. It's just Leon S. Kennedy, the guy who plays Leon, should have been Carlos.
Oh,
He looks
exactly like Carlos.
this guy right here.
Yes, he looks like Carlos.
Interesting.
It's
That-
so
that's why
dumb.
I thought it.
And they made Leon into a joke.
But that's why I thought it had the Resident Evil 3 story in it because I
No.
saw that guy and I'm like, oh, Carlos is in this?
No, that's Leon. The guy who you think is Carlos is Leon. They made him. No, we're ending this.
All right,
I'm not doing this.
I think
we'll
I will say one last thing though. I think what I think they should do,
Mhm.
I think they should if they ever like bring the Resident Evil movies back, or I don't know whatever they do, they need to just go back to a horror movie.
Okay.
Do exactly what the game's doing.
Okay, you know what? You know what the sad part is? I'm going to go into this really quick.
Yeah.
The person who made the new movie, Resident Evil's Raccoons.
Who's the director?
I don't remember, but they played the games.
Yeah.
They're a huge
fan.
they're a huge fan of the game, and for them to do it this much
But do you
injustice.
But do you think that you could make a better Resident Evil movie?
Yes.
But that's what he probably thought.
No. Okay. The thing is, no. But when I was listening to a podcast about it was very interesting, right? He wanted to just focus the movie on the original people. No, in Resident Evil 1, there's Barry,
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah.
Jill, whatever.
And he wants to go into backstory?
Yeah, like he wanted to just focus on those guys, right? And go into that, just the mansion. That's all he wanted to do is just the mansion.
Yeah.
And the next movie, do Resident Evil 2 and so on and so forth, right? But what ended up happening, right? The company that was funding it, I guess, right? Were like, oh, no, you should combine this and this together. And the guy's like, why? Like, I want to do it. So I think that's why the things are. He's like, oh, but because Leon and Claire are two very popular characters, and in comparison, Jill and Wesker and Chris aren't that popular compared to compared to Claire.
You
and
need to pull that mic back. You're popping like crazy.
Oh, you need to
Otherwise-
get the popper.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
careful. So, sorry, just careful. So just because you're saying peas.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay, yeah. So like, because Claire and Leon are so popular,
Yeah.
that's why they implemented them, and that's why he tried to implement Resident Evil 2 side of things into
That's
that movie.
That's a horrible justification. It's like these guys are popular. Let's shove them in
because
the
because they think, oh, that'll bring more sales. Like, oh, Leon and Claire in it, they're popular, so let's put them in.
Honestly, just a Resident Evil movie that's gonna be based off of the video game is enough.
That's what's funny. If he sat down and just focused, and if he stood his ground, like, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And I understand it's probably not that easy, obviously, right? Because they have a contract. They're funding them. There's probably so much they could actually do, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. But like, if he legit just focused on the mansion part, full out that story, made Wesker become like the bastard he's supposed to be and everything, like, then the movie I find would have been a bit better. Maybe it could have been way better. Because the guy who they got to play Chris, it's not Stephen Amell? Stephen Amell?
Oh, his brother, Arrow's bro.
Yeah, Arrow's brother or whatever. He's a good.
He looks like Chris.
He looks like a decent. He is a decent Chris, right?
Yeah.
And because there's just so much happening at once in that movie.
I can't.
It was just so much, and like they tried to make Wesker into a good guy at one point. Like I'm just like, what are you doing?
I think didn't we have an episode where we talked about Resident Evil, or did we not?
No.
I think
maybe in the previous seasons, maybe.
I think Resident Evil right now. I think the movies are a mess. I think they don't know what they're doing with their video games because technically right now they have two different target audience. Yeah. They have the audience that they do the remakes for, which is trying to get your nostalgia.
I will play the virtual reality Resident Evil 4. You probably won't.
Then there's the new ones like 6 and 7, which trying to get a different crowd, where the OG crowd don't like as much because they're like it's a different game, but they're going for the horror vibe. Yeah. So that's what separates it, because to me, Resident Evil right now, like the remakes, still look like action games to me. They have the same exact perspective. It's like over the shoulder, and you're shooting, and there's explosions.
But it's more nostalgia.
Oh yeah. But it's like it's in that genre of gaming.
Yeah, but I will say
it's not scary.
Mm-hmm. I won't. No, well, Resident Evil 2 the remake.
Too scary.
Resident Evil 2 remake is frightening.
I'm sorry. Whenever you guys play House Benevento in Resident Evil 8, get back to me, because you will not sleep and you will not be able to live in your own home.
You know the thing about
I'm about it.
I will say this about the new Resident Evils. Me and Cream, we're playing Resident Evil 7 in VR, right? It's completely different from the original Resident Evils, but because it was in VR, it didn't feel like I was playing a Resident Evil game. Like, it felt like I was playing something new, and I liked that. Now, when they came out with Resident Evil 8 and it was going to be like a vampire tall lady, all I was asking for is it in VR?
Is it in VR?
No, it's not. So that's why I haven't gotten around to playing Resident Evil 8, because I like the idea that they were going to make it into this whole VR world.
They'll probably make it in VR.
Imagine an 8-foot tall woman chasing you around. Like,
in VR?
In VR? I don't think that's scary at all. I'm ready for that.
like that'd be frightening.
No. So you play this on a computer?
I play on PlayStation 5.
You play on PS5?
This area is groundbreaking.
I'm
in
actually,
gaming. This shocked me.
I'm ready to play this game, but it's just because they started off 7 in VR. I don't want to. This guy's Ethan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to not playing it in VR, if that makes sense.
Oh, no, they can play in VR. They're probably going to make it into VR. But don't worry, just give it a time.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, this area, because they did everything right, where when you get here, you don't bring your weapons.
Oh, it's one of those scary things.
So it's kind of like Outlast.
You could have hold on. You could have already have gone and like try to upgrade your handgun to a pretty badass level.
Yeah.
When you get here, they pull it away because they turned this part into
survival horror.
Not just a survival horror, escape room.
Ooh.
They made this into an escape room.
Oh.
You have to clean the ring, and you have to like go back and still examine the body. It is amazing, but this is not groundbreaking video game because this just stole it from PT. That's the thing. This whole bit is stolen from PT.
And imagine if PT ever came out.
Oh
that was
my
just
god,
a demo.
Chris,
Chris,
remember the time? Yo, whatever. Quick story. So
no, we're not going into this.
Yo, quick.
I'm leaving it at that. That Capcom. I will give Capcom this one thing, is that they were smart to steal something that look.
Oh, yeah, that's PT. That's legit PT.
And it's genius. Don't get me wrong. It's like it's a little not per se criminal, but because they know what is scary, they stole it and they did it. But it's not that they stole it and did it poorly. They stole it and did it very well.
You know, there's actually hope for PT now because
it's not coming back. Isn't it?
No. Listen to this.
Who owns PT?
Konami.
But listen to this.
I'm going to end the podcast on that because the fact that you guys mentioned Konami, it is corrupt.
No, the only reason why I say that is because, remember, Microsoft bought Activision for how many billions?
Yeah, 69 million.
So now it's kind of forcing Sony to reevaluate how video games are. So they might have to buy like Konami and all these places. And then since they already own Kojima, you could be like, yo, we have Metal Gear Solid, we have Zone of Enders, we have everything. Do you want to go back to this? And then
no. You can't. Konami owns.
No, but I'm saying.
Konami owns Zone of the Edges.
That's
if Sony buys Konami,
that's what I
then
just
he
said.
get. Oh,
that's what I'm
no,
saying.
you said Kojima.
No, I said Sony already owns Kojima Productions. So if they decide to do what Microsoft is doing, where it's buying out like all the big
I see what you're saying. You want?
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, who buys out who now?
Okay, Microsoft bought Blizzard and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So now it's like Sony's thinking to themselves like, yo, if Microsoft is buying these stuff, we can't allow them to buy Konami and all these other games that like we like to play. So it's gonna force them to be like, yo, we gotta start shelling out money and buying these companies before Microsoft starts scooping them up. Because
Poor
Microsoft.
Nintendo.
This is an all different conversation.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it one day. But, yeah.
But yeah. Anyway.
I mean, yeah. All right.
I guess on that note, yo, that's very abrupt note, but.
No, I mean it's a good conversation. I like talking about like the movies that we like, but everybody else hates with a passion. We could talk about that for
hours.
Yeah. We'll definitely talk about video games now.
Yeah, and then TV shows. Maybe we should probably do TV shows next before we do video games.
Yeah, I have a show in mind. I have my show.
I have a couple of shows in mind.
Yeah, I have a couple of things I know. It's like
Westworld. Anyways,
I actually don't.
That's not a guilty pleasure. Westworld's very good. Not season 3.
No, but that's the thing. I'm gonna watch season 3 and season 4.
Yeah, true.
You see,
Yeah.
and even though I know season 3,
you're okay with watching The Fall. I understand.
I have to. I'm too invested. I'm like, okay,
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
All right, everybody.
Hold on. Closing like usual. Where can people find this?
You can find us on all streaming platforms, Spotify, iTunes, and also on YouTube.
Tell them again, yo.
Like and subscribe.
Yo, like and subscribe.
And make sure you leave a comment because our man Cream's going to be reading all those comments.
Man's
And he's going to be replying to everyone.
Because clearly I have no
nothing
life.
better to do.
I have no life, I don't work or anything. I just stay at home and just look at the comments all day.
Yeah, yo.
Okay, it's not like it's that much comment.
It's going to be. I believe.
You're going to get a conversation, though. You're going to get a conversation.
Yeah, he's our HR director.
Yeah, my guy. Yeah, look forward to another
Harassment.
episodes.
I left a comment. I'm waiting for my reply, by the way. Can you imagine? All right, yo. Peace.
You are Resident Evil, dog.
Easy.